Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome. We want to take this opportunity of just sharing with you some developments and particularly a concern that is in the public space with regards to the freedom of religion and the impact that it has on your Christian school and Christian churches and anyone of faith for that matter. You might have heard in the news about the PEPUDA Bill, that is the Promotion of Equality and Prevention of Unfair Discrimination Bill that has been in operation since the early 2000s. But there's now an amendment to this bill that's being proposed, and the far-reaching effects of this amendment will impact your Christian school in a very significant way. And so with me this morning is Mandla Mthembu, our Chief Operating Officer for Policy Development and Stakeholder Relations. And Mandla has been involved in this process for a long time, but there's an urgency that we want to share with you, and I'm going to ask Mandla just to give us some details about what we can do to bring about a change.
I think what is important for us to understand, especially as Christian communities and people of faith, is that the amendments which are being proposed by this bill are such that they've got far-reaching impact in as far as our ability to exercise our right as Christians. For example, the definition of equality has been broadened to such an extent that you may find yourself, even as a pastor, being forced to marry people either of the same sex or even marry people of a different faith to you, because the act actually does say that you do not have a right to discriminate against those people. So what we want to say to you is that for SA, which is Freedom of Religion South Africa, has made available a very nice, precise template for different people to go into their website, download it, and put your details to make a submission. In that template, they've made very clear the areas where we want to actually intervene as people of faith, to say that indeed, we as people of faith would like to have our rights being restored, because the bill as it stands right now, it's taking away all our rights. And at the end of the day, we feel that this bill as it stands is going to erode our freedom to practice our faith the way we see it. Make sure that you go there, you download the template, and you look at it, and you fill in your details and submit it before the 30th of June this month. And I believe that if we all come up in numbers and we state our opposition to these amendments, we shall be able to at least stop it from being passed as law.
Thanks, Mandla, and I trust that gives us an understanding of the urgency of the situation right now. They say that the only thing that is necessary for evil to prevail is for good men and women to do nothing. And we're always being challenged to comment and to provide feedback to government, and I think it's our responsibility as citizens to do that. So I want to encourage you to be salt and light, spread this message far and wide, send it out on your WhatsApp, send it out on your email to your friends and your communities, and let's get a groundswell of comment going back to the legislature so that there's a significant amount of opposition to what is being proposed. As Mandla shared, the website is www.forsa.org.za, and everything is available together with some clips from Advocate Nadine Badenhorst, who would explain the gravity of the situation. Folks, we don't have a lot of time. It's the 30th of June is upon us, and I want to encourage you, let's be that salt and let's be that light that will sustain our rights as God's people to be able to worship freely and to share the gospel in the way that we're accustomed to. God bless you as you take action together with us.